What a night! Wow! Hey, man, I really enjoyed the game. What a night! This is what we call Champions League night. Whoever thought the game, will end in this manner? Honestly, we are Arsenal fan. Who GDA mubeshe, but about three that say ebeye tre. About with three that say we'll end the game discussing Declan Rice. No, about 338 games on share direct free kick. How do I explain this? How do I explain this? Say, well, both games is a direct free kick. Takwa we be go. Now, boy, no crowd which is that one. And then pause. Look at the man. Our more guarded wall, and also my wall, Jude, Rudiger, Camavinga, Fede Valverde. They had guarded the pole very well. Then Declan Rice, wow, far ball, no? I was like, okay, over here crosser now. Send Declan Rice is your Kelly ball, no the action, no. What? This is the first free kick. Look, the bend, the power behind the bend, and the accuracy. Wow, Charlie. Asam na Jimmy said, what? Okay, maybe that was a fluke. Second one by who? Second one, though. Madrid thought to say, "Aguari the free kick be share the other angle." It's almost see wala Arsenal for be so to by miensa, esanso di sin enim nom so. Aguari be ko the other angle. No, he said Declan Rice na aguari wa fan ho adwen. Fan ho adwen. And again, she may be on the ball at the share. Obi o share direct free kick in a matter of bare 12 minutes. Pa. Wow. And you want say yes, in fact, Declan Rice says second goal. On one coach Mikel Arteta the insegunity. Just a shocking. Martin Odegaard, Capito the insegunity. Musa Saliba at the insegunity. Jorginho. Just say even the Arsenal players were surprised to say, hey, Nadian win. 2 solid free kicks. Man. And then we are going to have extensive discussion about the game. We are going to have a good conversation. Inti wadarama catch unia. Onyoine because in Kowane Bebrenane elho 3-0. Interesting say 3 games, 3 games. Madrid in teaming for balling to Arsenal games. Arsenal next in the Champions League because they played 3. I want to be for ball in 2. Hey, Madrid have had Robinho, Ronaldo, Raúl, Robinho, Zinedine Zidane. Come to think of this current team, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, they are yet to put the ball in the net. Master. And Omayebi. And the discussion is going to be a lot of, and I'm not me alone, because then me just said the discussion about Declan Rice. Oh, Mikel Merino. Was she go no crash or so no crash? Only say Mikel Merino. About 11 games against Real Madrid was she 4 goals. On share club don't do us sada. Aje Madrid is at so share Madrid the piano dia. Na just ono so ni what to season no. What I say? But let's have a good conversation. Hi all sport GHL YouTube. Yeah. Of course, you know so this as your usual, back to back. Latest balls updates. Let's have a conversation. I will say, me no cast CCA Madrid supporters all trust no say. Mon sorry. Say ye 4-0, say 10-0. Almost say they will overturn the results. Me on say Madrid all trust no say. Any afiti ne yekuyo. Munyina obia. Omo ba be woso Santiago Bernabeu ma Arsenal for one gidi. Are they going to do that? Would they do that? Would that affect Arsenal? Hey, yeah, man, come on. And time Real Madrid bus eba. Na Madrid bus bedroom stadium wo. Na Arsenal fans ekosia Real Madrid fans na omutie Messi omdi chese omdi Messi jango fo ya sum sa as master Messi bo munwani o na chese Madrid for na ebewura stadium. You see, I told you say Arsenal catch supporters this omumra because night way is going to be a special night for them. Supporters no it's here. Say Omobeye Tifo said then in fact the atmosphere was charged up before the game. And that's Henry Omkasobeye Tifo Eddie amateur. In fact, Henry cry outside the stadium. Oma draw Mora kama. Henry na ko share. And na Omura Park no so my yet Henry Ajati for bi kakra no so no de ana Henry. While in the stadium, a lot of people Florentino Perez had the seat. Roberto Carlos na ono so stadium mo bi Roberto Carlos crowd time Declan Rice share the goal musa camera na dey atodo so say hey the king of bending free kick master obi na share the same thing no in the most ono so Gabriel Magalhaes oba stadium na okuta ejana na crutches no enso ekuta no a host of other people were at the stadium quite expected to say na yebehu omuso so e stadium what I say one of those Arsenal banner me who you know much say make it happen and that's not for me feeling and that's not for me feeling though let me be very honest with you I thought Real Madrid were going to win the game but my enjoying go for the what I enjoy Arsenal for the very, very well anyway. Into the stadium mode before the game now a very charged. Timer Thierry Henry jana post pre-match omoye discussion no me say Kylian Mbappe walked straight to Thierry Henry na afei ono omo kasa kakra na cha oja no komko bisa Thierry Henry say asema na ono Mbappe kan o say ono de Mbappe ontimi we hye bone mfama Mbappe daba o ka kire Kylian Mbappe stay master me pese o be hye go aho me pese me hu kra sa wo hye go aho and you know I mean that was one of those things and echo so let's have a conversation because line up by you know. Before even I say the line, I say Lucas Vazquez make us see on also start say a press conference or say team bi wo wiase sisi a na obetimi aye comeback a your momo Real Madrid. So o hwehwe team a obetimi aye comeback a o chinya hwewan a your Madrid no obetimi aye comeback. Into no or say omo ye Madrid into so usura kwada ombe comeback. Hey Cheze na Madrid for starting ka say you. Hey, asabu. Anyway, so like I was saying, and one of those things that me curious to know was the lineup before the game. And then I'm about to say Madrid bebo Lucas Vazquez, Alaba as the left as the fullbacks. People were not comfortable. I was not comfortable. Lineup prebay Musa Feli Valverde boom and elbow as a right back. Na Alaba abo as a left back. I'm saying Alaba left back he coach. Any risky. Before the game said Chofo could be a coach. I then I'll come Alaba because if you say good and pampa, all the Alaba coach that game no say Alaba I only choose you because of you say Alaba have a lot of experience and until I choose you no. And on which a game no mobile no or go into the game in a 4-4-2 system. And I'm going to say Rodrigo Goes to say Omomba rescue on my life for this particular game. Say we kasa we sana we should draw no money na we now say we rescue no. Shakai. And he said a coach in SC can throw do buy be no sa 4-4-2 na Feli Valverde on the right, Alaba on the left, above Barcelona Rudiger 4 and 5. Rodrigo Goes on the right, Jude Bellingham on the left, Luka Modric, Camavinga, who will definitely makes the next game because of quite obvious. Only 2 yellow cards our game. Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior up front. Whether I was going to work or not, because Arsenal the end of the day, lineup and not be expecting an Arsenal for the boy. One of those things I enjoyed Arsenal do was the starting game. Me we say Arsenal. At the game new Real Madrid for say the game new say early go. They tried, they could not. But one thing I was happy, South Carolina found Lewis Kelly and they were impressing me because he started inventing in midfield. Now let me stroke a crowd man, but it won't be any Sakurai waiting me a jump up in midfield war. Now a woman or Barca left back. He invented in the midfield, and the way the guy was playing again, Madrid did not press them that much, but still the kind of confidence that now Luis Kelly Edebon. Me in particular, I was extremely excited for him. He did very well. Now let's have a discussion about the game. Honestly, and the results, it could have been 5-0. It could have been 6. Thibaut Courtois, wow, made a lot of saves. Again, Madrid 4, they've gone through several issues. They be at Thibaut Courtois bails them out. And then, Baku Alaba, he bought the free net in him. We said Baku Jude he bought the free net in him. Which I said, now, if the results had gone in favor of Madrid, Nanka football, no, once again, had not been fair to the opponent because Arsenal played very well. And then, Madrid 4 and compete. And then, the Madrid I saw Madrid wanting to take goalless draw to Santiago Bernabeu. I saw Madrid wanting to win the game at Santiago Bernabeu. I saw Madrid wanting to defend even at 1-0. No person somebody 1-0 no. Even at 2-0, on person do 2-0. Into all my former games about no. They may see me and never see a Kobo Bono Santiago Bernabeu. And they lack this the color attitude. I just didn't understand them. But defense has some crowd yanka because of defense so much throughout the season. If not for Thibaut Courtois' heroic saves, I mean the conversation would have been different. On my former gender, I didn't like the mindset of the Madrid team. Oh, Kofu, no, it beats me a show more. It beats me a really. Anyway, it's just like I was saying, and then I think say game, you know, yeah, starting game, no, clearly what we say. Saka na oya Alaba ho adwuma yie pass. Hey, we were expecting say we jai Saka nko ade ma Alaba de awa we say enye sa Alaba sa but we prache ba yi onya sa match fitness ne sharpness ne ni wo Saka so epra but you look at the disparity. Saka we pra but enje bia sa akoyi Alaba tne fia cha na Saka no so sharp when him say Saka de Charlie, Aquana, no one hit it. Charlie, he got oh yes, Oyalaba Nwejuma. In the early stages of the game, he created a lot of chances from the Arsenal's right area. Kreti, I mean, he was just tormenting, say, Bono Fabo no Muntiminyashi, or Fabona no Muntiminyashi. He kept on doing that, sir. Freddy Valverde did not start very well because I was Musana Martinelli, Susu Mian Waka Sankasa, Freddy Valverde Empire, not Martinelli, Yeri Wejuma. They had a lot of balls, not almost cross the border at the bar, But, and this is where I say, one of those controversies is here was one of the balls, Martinelli, a Pia Freddy Valverde, acquire across at Declan Rice, a boy, a cobble, Raul Asensio, sir. And VAR wanted to review. Say, Amafo weren't happy because they felt say it was a penalty and I was see a jibono edema Arsenal. But who verdict ni yedin? Over the tini yedin. Who say a penalty and also feel say any penalty because I mean, why quite obvious. But referee said no. Okay, let's play on. It was okay, no problem. You're moving on here more because yeah, clearly Arsenal for next set pieces, no. Wow. They set pieces only behind you. Hey, now is it even under 6 minutes? Arsenal could have scored almost ball free kick be a ball William Saliba. Say yes Saliba and one shot and come back say or one fan one but ball na be ball. The ball was going straight into the net. And Saliba on air Courtois dodgy ball no. And unfortunately ball no a ball no at this side by. Arsenal could have scored because Arsenal free kicks, the corner kicks, the set pieces in general there. You understand these guys, master, they know what to do. They know what to do. Until they started, I mean, right from the clear loot, we say, Arsenal for the many abre. Now, Madrid for them, or Mamba, some baby. You understand? Until say, there were few instances, let me feel say, Madrid for no, they could have been decisive. Yet again, this I always say, say, Mbappe ni Vinicius Jr., Omaka Somo Bobo, no Bebo Pau. And don't make us so machine, or machine, papa, and then one of those days, decided so machine. It's a monokwana no more deal partners. And again, you have a coach who do not believe in those players on the pitch because nobody is saying Endrick is a better player than Vinicius. Obi Obeka Minyasho so Endrick no cry Bekasa. But point is that if Vini is not playing well, it's Mbappe. If Mbappe is not playing well, give trust to these young guys. In any case, Luis Kelly, what is saying? Did he play the left back very well against Real Madrid? One year your message she will say Rodrigo Goes against Skelly. But that guy played very well because he has the confidence. The coach had given him the confidence, and the confidence is working on the pitch. But if your coach, well, because in a day be a near you know, just take them off. Well, I'm glad. Even time that year 1-0. No. The way Arsenal for created chances. Skelly for ball, the ball no orient me nyahio. Or the ball no room sa ba could be Timu Kutwa a double save, ba could rem se bed 3. And then Alaba a koyi ball in the free. That was even at 1-0. Arsenal were searching for the second goal. Madrid for the way sleep. I don't ended it. But you see, the more we say the negatives about Madrid, it looks like Esa said, what say? And as you are taking credit from Arsenal. And the Arsenal were super. I cannot mention one player. Because say be a game, in one day so be asa. If you because say you expected Odegaard to dominate the game very well. But Charlie, in general, I think they played very well. And then Mikel Merino, false nine boy, you know, he did his job perfectly well. Perfectly well. I was just looking at Mikel Merino in the 9 Ebiana no but he played very well. And I'm here concerned about my concern was Luis Kelly and Mikel Merino and a Kirio. So Charlie. And I'm sure say we are Madrid fans because na attack Ben on attack Madrid for this on bet attack. But I think say the guy played very well. If you do not want to praise him, I say no, the guy has played very well. I was super impressed with the performance, you know. Instead of for a game, you know, in general terms, they say the attendance say a game, you know. Real Madrid, in fact, Arsenal about 54%, Madrid about 46% of ball possession. Arsenal about 12 shots, 11 of them NNA on target. Real Madrid about 9, only 3 of them NNA on target. Arsenal in 5 corner kicks, Real Madrid in 3 corner kicks. Hey, Azamu. Anyway, Arsenal touch the ball no 30 times. I was Real Madrid for penalty box. Real Madrid touched just 13 times. I was almost also penalty box and went clearly. And they did not work out very well. Now, I've seen all the narrations. The Madrid fans are trying to throw in, any problem, any problem. Arsenal for better Mukakanka. But truth be told, you've lost against Valencia. You've lost against Arsenal. Next game against Alaves. Now, if you are about Arsenal, if you say come back, we are going to watch it. Save the comeback. But I don't like this kind of attitude. Give your all. Say pressure never go Carlo Ancelotti so, and I'll say he understands this very well. The pressure need and yet to be trapped. Well, anyway, in some of the doors, so but. I will say this na your Bobo say interviews me brain na because me person me say back okra until let me go and gather all the interviews. Your next video, trust us. Pin kra no me man here out. Me de be pro. Jacob on count. Adios. Bye bye.